think it's doing the high res thing, man. And I think it's okay. I think we're okay.
I shall.
Let's go not be okay. It's just a shame. All right, welcome back, everybody. My name's Mojo Soul. We're playing Pillars of Eternity, dialing in our streaming settings, making sure everything is working properly. Pretty soon I'm going to get the chat going, but for right now, we're just going to play some Pillars of Eternity. Get out of here, bro. Hunter. He looks beefy. Don't attack me. Let's sell this to the... Hey, you guys! There was a... We just got a... The... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Stay quiet.
What's going on? Oh no. Oh man. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers. F in chat. Type F in chat for the travelers. Peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. The laughing leader. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hayden, the last of your caravan left standing. Okay, see, I don't know what choices to make to save this guy. Sometimes we save him and sometimes we don't save him. I don't... Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. What? We just got... You want some water, bro? Are you okay? I need to kill everybody. Oh, we need water. We need water. As a matter of fact. We need water. Yeah, what's up? Listen, if you thought that you were about to see a stream that was exciting and fast paced and full of lots of clever things to say, look, you don't have to stay here. I'm here to smoke weed that I grew. I'm here to play some video games and play music. My name's Mojo Soul. Welcome to the stream. Right now we're playing Pillars of Eternity. We're kind of dialing in the settings on so my computer doesn't overheat and the stream doesn't overload. Everything's looking cool right now. Like, I don't know what happened, but something was really tweaking it in a few minutes ago. If you got some nugs, smoke them. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight. You will lose. Why have you done this? Well, we know why they did this. But, like, why did they... Nobody fought back, dude. Come on. The ruin has not been sullied by our hands, men of Ire Glavenfeth. So sorry. We have not trespassed. We merely wish to pass through. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Murderers, you will pay for each life! You'll try to kill us all either way. Why make it easy? Well, we just merely wish to pass through. Shit. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill all of us. Okay, we're innocent in this. Not for some reason. Your courage is unmasked. None of you have slain a true warrior. Yes, they have. They've been killing folks left and right, man. We're just like the next ones. You can kill them. Might as well be killing yourself. So threatening. Rush the man before he can react. I think that's the way to go. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Put down your weapons. Very well, let him go. Stay armed. If I put down my weapons, we're all dead. Rushing. He shoves Hayden towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Hayden's torso. Hayden screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing. A wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Oh, shit. End dialogue. We're about to hit. It's about to get shut off. Dun, dun.
How can I help?
What you need?
I'm here.
So look at here. He doesn't have a big... Yes, he does. Bruised ribs. Yes, they didn't fucking kill him. He's hurting pretty bad, but... Is this Liam? O'Brien? Can you say something for me?
Lava beyond. Charge!
Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us! Barely audible beneath his choked sighs. A whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good! Good! The gods are just! A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Oh my god, our friend is still alive. Let's go heal him. Adema.
Get inside! Run!
Come with us. Come with us. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet every step. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of the leather rock and set about pulling yourself up the process. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hayden trails behind, slowly by drudgery and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Hayden and topples onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hayden lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They're close to you, despite the wind from your position. If you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Throw your weapon at the attacker, or allow Hayden to break free on his own. We're gonna throw the weapon at the attacker. Your aim is true, and it hit jars Hayden loose. And the hit jars Hayden loose. Lurching to his feet, Hayden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch a hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull the waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Hayden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. Yes! Beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Dudes. That's not even the exciting part
Was that-
yet. Felicia.
A Bewick. Had to be.
Beowick.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
Fucking Adema.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Hayden's jaw tightens. He knows. Can we heal you?
Let's keep quiet.
Lower level. Explore the lower freaking level yet. Hold on a second. Why do you keep closing off? Aren't you in the mix?
Yes?
They'll never know I'm here.
For all of you to be sneaking. There we go. That's interesting that it doesn't have to be, huh?
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood.
Yay, thank you.
Seems
Hayden.
quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathens were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
I've got meta knowledge about this. We're all dying anyway. We're all gonna die anyway. You gotta let him
This will be the
rest.
end of us. No
Yeah, it'll
offense,
be
but
the
there's
end of
people out
him.
there I'd much rather die for.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's all we have left. Damage reduction. We don't get a camping bonus.
By the gods, that's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out. Damn her. She took all our water. Wonder who was here. See if they left anything useful behind.
Creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. That's back out of here, bro.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
Yes? Easy now.
Poor Kalisha.
What's this?
Be quiet.
Of course. Lava beyond sea.
How can I help?
I'm here.
Nice.
I'll be quiet. They'll never know I'm here. I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Lava beyond.
Jeez. Haiti, you're casting some fucking shit, huh?
Indeed.
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either. That roundish symbol. I'm pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
Hey, where'd my staff go?
The better part of valor.
What's that muck on the wall?
A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. You have lost an item, full water skin. So we lost the hammer and chisel I didn't even know I had. You have lost an item, full water skin, that I'd be nice to have a water source, but do we put the gem in the eye socket? Of course we do. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. You have lost an item, and with it, relief gem. Do you think I could have held on to that and not come here yet? Minor cloak of protection, an amethyst, an adra. An organic material, crystalline in structure but shell-like in substance. Adra can be found growing up through the ground in veins in many parts of Aora. Easy to carve and manipulate, it is a favorite of jewelers as a semi-precious stone and is often cut more intricately and beautifully than other gems. And you can put a soul inside of it. Cool. So we didn't really get much of anything, huh? We got some Adra. What does that give us? Capes and cloaks. This gives us fortitude. Reflex. You know what? I think we give this to him. You're badass. This mural must be ancient. If the colors are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Equidnians from the Kindred. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. There's multiple solutions, huh? Yeah, no, we're just over here.
Let's keep quiet. Yes? I'm here.
Alright, for now, do that.
Indeed.
Why don't you punch it?
Let's keep quiet.
What happened to you blasting folks? What the fuck, man? Doing cool shit. And now you're like punching people. Alright, look, yo. I got about 2 more hours I can spend on this. And then, gotta do some chores, eat some lunch, and we'll come back. Maybe we'll do some jamming. Maybe, we'll continue playing this. I don't know. Maybe a mixture of both. Let's continue to find out what's going on in these caves, though. Let's escape these caves. So sad that girl had to run off. What's this? See, what's up with that screen tearing too, man? Oh shit. Yes! Man, they are so good. Okay. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure, chiseled audra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face, otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
The crushing weight of the book.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Audra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Audra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exit before you think of them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or at the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now, at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. It crashes. No! You knew! I wish our character could look like our portrait. That's cool. It's pretty limited. Staff, I mean.
Easy now.
Touching that dude. This massive structure is formed of stone, Audra, and copper, covered in strange glyphs. The air around it vibrates with unusual energy. You know, I can see a lot of like this. What the fuck are you doing? y'all are. The fuck? Should I have gone back in the cave? Let's go back in the cave.
Let's keep quiet. What's this? Let's see what we've found.
trying to get to? Away?
Let's keep quiet. Of course.
So many yucky birds.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here. Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child? That kind of surliness will get you nowhere in Gilded Vale. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village, and to him, no answer at all is as good as an admission of guilt.
Fuck off. Let's go.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
I got nothing to prove to you, boss.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We...
I don't like this guy. I don't like listening to him talk. I don't like what things he has to say. I don't want to say either of them. I don't want to say either of them.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
No. What? Okay.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that. Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
I meant no of...
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Fie, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
I'll cut that barrel-licking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation. Courtesy is a rare pleasure in these parts, though your accent suggests that you are no more local than I.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of frayed embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork they with it is sturdy and firm.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Aloth Corvisor, at your service. I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility, which afforded me an education for which I am grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, and so I decided to seek new means in a new land. And how exactly did you come to be here? In Gwithan Ruins? Well, those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. And half the locals would arrest you for trespassing and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there? You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments. I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday. An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expectant wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
This is Matt Mercer.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately. Begging your pardon, but neither do you. As should I, given recent events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers. Excellent. I shall follow you.
He's OP, dude. His shit is so fucking good.
Hail, traveler.
head snaps up and her eyes open, and they are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with that magistrate. He called her an animancer. though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension. You feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Party game 464 experience.
Good day, stranger.
I'm gonna head out soon, you guys. We're gonna play this a little bit more.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes? The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay. What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair. And here we are, visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either living or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well, a wonder. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though. Oh, come now. Such a question. As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found? Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord. She is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up. Of course, dear. Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties. You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Are you all right? You seemed lost just now.
Seventeen. 17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman. The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Well, last I counted, anyway. Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, it might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops.
You know, he also did Titanfall.
You look like the sort that likes to get involved.
Yeah. Didn't learn that till after the fact either. Titanfall's a pretty... We'll play Titanfall one of these days. I enjoy that one. It is pretty action-packed-y. But, Frank and Matt's on that one, too.
The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. I think you... Well, I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first. Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. Could be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Sent men down here the other day. Said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk, plotting Redric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right then and there, they'd hang every last one of us. No one was coming forward, so Swithin, that's my head man, he steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. They hung him. His eyes fixed on the tree. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me.
Picked the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale.
I'm Athos!
That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea.
Hey!
Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it.
I agree.
No way was that Aethys.
Agreed, bro.
He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back.
You should hang
After
out
the
with us.
war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers,
No.
accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the Legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. Until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
Right, exactly.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say Watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree. All right then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Let's keep quiet.
You need a couple stealths. You need athletic. Survival and mechanics. Almost knockdown.
Gods keep you.
What's your hurry, bro? much reading. So much remembering people's names and stuff. Ugh.
I shall be discreet.
Lava be on sea.
Aye?
I'm here.
Do y'all happen to know, does time pass here if we're just sitting here? Like, will it turn into daytime if we're just sitting here?
Of course.
Or do I have to travel and all that stuff? These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine the wall, scale the wall, or leave. Examine. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing. But the stones give themselves seems durable enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. We don't have climbing here, but we should definitely do this.
Yes?
Lay low.
No, get out of here. They're not eating him, are they? Hey, they better not be eating Bro right now. Alright, listen, y'all. We're gonna stop right here for the day. And save game. Save game. We're gonna stop right there for a while. I'm gonna eat some lunch, do some chores. And I hope this worked out okay for doing the game streaming. Peace. My name's Mojo Soul. Thanks everybody.